Then you write down the equation. You know it's y equals to 5 over 12 x plus c. Okay, since a is -1, 4, so we put in -1 and 4 into the equation. Okay, and if we simplify this, okay, you'll find that your c is actually equals to 4 and 4 over 12. Okay, and that's why we get the equation y equals to 5 over 12 x plus 4 5 over 12. This is the answer for 3c. Sorry, this is the answer for 3b. Now we move on to 3c. Find the coordinates of the point where line AB cuts the x-axis. Notice this question is very similar to 2a and 2c. What do you know about the x-axis? Okay, the x-axis is what I drawn over here, is this horizontal line. And if you still remember, any horizontal line will have the equation y equals to some number. But in this case, x-axis has the equation y equals to 0. So because you have found the equation earlier, okay, you put y equals to 0. Put it into the equation. Y equals to 5 over 12x plus 4 and 5 over 12. Okay, that is your equation. Then you simplify this. Your x on one side, your number on the other side. Okay, so what they do is they subtract 4 and 5 12 on both sides. 0 minus 4 and 5 12 will give you a negative 53 over 12. They leave it in improper fraction. This is actually the same as this. So the next step, what they did is they divided by 5 over 12. Or what some of you had noticed is they multiply by 12 divided by 5. Okay, so this one they multiply by 12 divided by 5. Here they multiply by 12 divided by 5. So 12 and 12 cancel. That's why it's negative 53 over 5. Okay, they say find the coordinates of the point. Okay, so as usual, as what we did just now, okay, the point will be what you found earlier. Okay, this one you have to put it into a mixed number. Okay, either this or negative 10.6. And earlier on we know that because it cuts the x-axis, that's why y is equals to 0. And this is the answer for 3c. Now to question 4. Okay, question 4. This is a slightly harder question. Let's take a look at the diagram. In the diagram, C is the point 0, negative 8. C is this point over here. And B is a point on the y-axis. B is on the point on the y-axis. Okay, having come to this point, we know that B, since it is on the y-axis, it will be in the form of bracket Okay, it will be in the form of bracket 0 y. However, in this case, we don't know what that y is. Okay, then we carry on with the question. The sloping line through B and the horizontal line through C meet at the point A. Meet at this point A over here. Okay, we know that this is a horizontal line. So if it's a horizontal line, what is the equation of this line? This equation will be y equals to -8. So we know that this point is actually having the coordinates of bracket x, comma, -8. Close bracket. Okay. That's why the first question they ask you, write down the equation of line AC, this line over here, which is equals to y equals to -8. Then part B says that given that the equation of the line AB is 5y plus 12x equals to 80, find the coordinates of A and B. Okay, remember what I said earlier? We know that at A, y is equals to -8. So we can put y equals to -8 into the equation. Remember your equation is 5y plus 12x equals to 80. So y equals to -8, that's why it becomes 5 multiplied by -8 plus 12x equals to 80. 5 multiplied by -8 will give you -40. And when you simplify, you get x equals to 10. That's why your coordinate of A is 10 and -8. For B, since it cuts the y-axis, we know that x is equal to 0. That's why it becomes 5y plus 12 multiplied by 0 equals to 80. And we all know that anything multiplied by 0 will give you 0. That's why it becomes 5y equals to 80. And therefore y equals to 16. Since we know x is equal to 0, that's why the coordinate is 0, 16. Having done that, we take a look at the last two questions. C. Calculate the length of AB. Calculate this length. Okay, by now this should be quite simple. Okay, since you know the 2 points, okay, you just use the formula. Okay, still remember the formula? x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square.